Yeah, I made the joke last episode that this is going to be Choji's episode last episode. Well, it was. So episode is it going to be this time? Dog Boy. Welcome to the Adventures of Dog Boy. We're going on one. Three, two, one. That's right. About to stomp you out, bitch ass. This show is consistently made me despise somebody after just an episode or two. Going all the way back to that Bridge Mafia mofo. I hated him too, man. It just makes you absolutely despise people, man. Fast. I don't know how they keep doing it. That's right, chump. Murk him. Stomp you out, literally. Oh, shit. Put the hand on him. Did you get him? He's going full Luffy on his ass. Still too strong for you. He's deadlifting your ass. It's time for the red pill. Once they mentioned the red pill doing damage, we knew he was going to have to take the red pill, right? I did, anyway. He went full Titan. Attack on Titan. Maybe he's going to need the red pill. He will need the red pill. That is definitely going to happen. He's going to need the red pill. Because they foreshadowed. They talked about the possible consequences. So, it's going to happen. We know how story do. You ain't done nothing yet. He's about to deadlift your big fat ass. You need the red pill. Yeah. See? No respect. He's not as weak as this one if you had to go to the second state, man. Like, it's just self-evident. These truths are self-evident, man. If you have to actually get out of bed and put on your shoes, then he wasn't a weak opponent. Time for the red pill. Of course, the problem is, once you take the red pill, you got no reserve. So you'd better work. Great. That's just wonderful. That was a curry pill, huh? What's the red one then? Hot sauce? You really are a bitch ass, disrespectful loser. I'm not going to keep repeating myself, but you know what I'm thinking. F him. That's right, go into his backstory. They take their time with every character, man. Every character gets served. Even that little boy who, Mario, Kamakachi or whatever. Even the little boy gets character development, man. They take their time. This is a vast universe of characters. That's how you know it's an adaptation, because if this was an original series, they just wouldn't spend this time on every single minor character, man. They wouldn't do it. Busted. Yeah, yeah. Crybaby. Yeah. A-hole. So this is going to be a whole flashback, huh? We got it, so we win. You made him feel bad. Dick. Music kicking as always. They're going full opera with this soundtrack. This is like Phantom of the Opera, man. F you. Ew. Kick his ass. He takes too long. He takes too long to take the pills. Like I said, it's a pacing issue. Like, let's just get on with it, man. You know. Well, you know you're gonna take the red pill. Just effing do it. Yeah, like must reach chips. Fortunately, I put poison in this chip bag. It's what that. Remember that one chip challenge? That's what that is. That one chip challenge is like, it's too hot. Kick him in the nuts. He took you off the board, man. That's all they needed to do. That gets the job done. Sometimes a platoon has to hold the hill against the entire Russian army. That's just the way it is. You're mean. Meanwhile, that other team has like a kid about this tall, man. Look at that little kid. He looks pissed, too. How is he a good ninja? Yeah. Yeah, like that little kid. Damn. Look at that little bitty kid. Man, there's no way that kid's more useful than Choji. You people suck. Jerks. This is when he first took a liking to him. Hey, that's what they were referencing. When they were going past his head here in the present day, man. They were referencing this. He rescued the little butterfly. Now the spider's going to starve to death. You're a dick. But I get it. You just murdered that spider. I'll kick their asses. Our weight is our power. You think a sumo wrestler is weak? I got something for you. I wouldn't fight those dudes. Yep, that's true. He's got that sumo wrestler energy. Damn, man. Wow. Unbelievable. Kill this dude, man. I'm sick of his shit. Rest in peace, scum. Unbelievable, man. I wonder if one of these flashbacks will help me take the red effing pill. So we just taking a rest? Yeah, the dog agrees. I got time to draw Calvin pissing. Yeah, no shit. Maybe we shouldn't have taken a 2 hour nap. Good shit. You got wrecked. She's such an asshole. Everything she says has such an edge to it, man. Why are you like this? This is what you get for just standing over here and taunting. Like, the reason you didn't catch up is this is how you operate, man. It was time 20 minutes ago. What have you been waiting for? Oh, wow. Gee, you remembered. Congratulations. I wonder if they're doing that. They're going to kill him off? That'd be wild, man. All this time we're wasting drawing on trees. Was that the first day you met? Because it feels like you guys have been fighting, play fighting for quite a while. Oh, they like you. The butterfly became his servant. Jerk. Screw them. Jerk. Well, now I'm sitting here, so I like their younger voices. I assume the actors are modulating their voices. You can do it in post too, but they're probably good enough voiceover actors. I suppose. What's the adult? Did the adult die or something? Like, why are you not reacting to any of this? I don't know. Sounds kinky. Of course you did. Not exactly helping your image here, man. I bet Japanese chips are fire. They like flavor. They like seasoning. I guess what he meant was the day he formally introduced himself to you. So that dude with you, is he dead? Why is he not moving or talking? Oh, okay. Good enough. I approve. What do you think that was about? 6, 8 years ago? When you're 14, 6 years is half your life, essentially. I've flexed, I've cracked my knuckles. Maybe I should do my toenails before I go. You've said it's over 7 times in a row, dude. This is on him. He let you do this. Crush this. Either way, like I said, even if he had killed you there, oh shit. Even if he had killed you there, you slowed him enough, it doesn't matter. He's out of the fight. We're about to have that Fringe moment. Remember in Fringe? Butterfly's about to tear that ass up. I'm taking you into orbit. Boulder blow, huh? He ain't even looking at you. Chump. See, what we're teaching our demographic here of 12 and 13-year-old kids is that steroids help you win fights. If you want to get ahead in life, kids, do steroids. That's what the show's telling you. Bitch. Kind of like you. He went second level on your ass, just like you did. Yep. This third attack is going to be for all the dishonor and disrespect you showed me. And this next attack is for your country ass accent, which doesn't make any sense over here in Japan. Finish him. See, now you're standing over him talking shit. Finish him. He's going Super Saiyan on him. That's right. Where you think you're going? Thunder Punch. Wreck him. Oh, are you gonna beg? Beg for mercy. Bitch. Looks like he just caved your chest in. Clippy, remember Clippy? Looks like your chest just caved in. Would you like some help with that? Wrecked. That's what I'm talking about. Even if you drop dead, you did it. That's right. You murdered him. Cold blooded, premeditated murder. I'm into it. Murder suicide. Nothing to do but take the blue pill now. Wrecked. Look at me skinny now. That's on purpose, of course. Oh, his butterfly friend's back. Follow him into the afterlife. Yeah, look at him. Look how emaciated he is, man. That is brutal. It took everything he had. I didn't think it was actually going to kill him. I thought it was one of those things where we threatened this, but. But it makes sense, the fact that they were carving the trees and they believe him and stuff. It totally makes sense they're going to kill him off. I bet this really hits hard on rewatch, doesn't it? Every time you see him, you'll be thinking about this episode. Domestic violence ass. Wrecked. That gave me the false. Damn, dude. That's right. They did foreshadow that, didn't they? He'll kill you for that. You take the last bite, he will kill you. And he did. Ah, shit. It's been obvious for a few minutes they're doing this, but still. That was very well done. He just got it. Don't tell him. You can't tell him. That was extremely well done. Here's what surprised me about how hard that hits. I think it hits hard because of execution. Because I have a fundamental issue with this sacrifice. Like the proper heroic sacrifices, there's no other choice. It's so hard to set up a situation where there's no other choice. It's really hard. Charlie and Lost, that's been debated for 13, 15 years, really. 16. I think it happened at the end of season 3, right? Everybody's talking about how he could have walked through the door and then closed the door. Why didn't he do that? Why did he close the door himself? That feels like a foolish sacrifice, right? And so it undercuts the emotion of that scene. People have been debating for years. They call him an idiot and stuff. I think he believed that if the prophecy said he would have to die, if he didn't die, the woman he loved and the kid he loved wouldn't make it off the island. So he was fulfilling the terms of the prophecy. He could have gotten out, but he chose not to. If you frame it that way, you can say, okay, heroic sacrifice, cool. There's other examples. But here, it just doesn't feel like it's necessary to sacrifice your life to stop this dude. You just had to delay him. And there was a way to do that, a delaying action. They called it, in the military, they call it a stalling action or delaying action, right? It's like you're basically just trying to make them spend as much time as possible, but you're not trying to kill them and you're not trying to let them kill you. And from the beginning, he seemed like his only strategy was to just kill this dude or disable him, right? And I understand that on one level because maybe he's faster than them, and like if you let him go, even though he's wasted a lot of time, you can still catch up with them. Or if they're attacking Sasuke's group, eventually he will catch up. And then here comes the cavalry coming behind him, right? So there's that. And then at the very end here, the guy was going to kill him. So at that point, if you don't take the red pill, he kills you. If you do take the red pill, you die. So, but at least you died taking him out, making sure he can't hurt your friends. So I guess that works as a heroic sacrifice once you reach that point. Once you're on the ground, he's about to kill you, you have no choice. But it just doesn't feel quite as earned as it should feel because he had choices before that. After he taken the second pill, he could have done things that just slow him down, not directly attack him. Put up barriers, stall him here and stall him there. There's things he could have done, right? So it didn't have to be all in. And so for me, at least, that should have undercut the emotion. I was expecting this not to really affect me that much. This was running through my head as, we had plenty of time for the lead up that he was going to die, right? So it's running through my head. This probably isn't going to hit me emotionally because it just feels unearned. It doesn't feel like a real, true heroic sacrifice. It doesn't feel completely necessary. In the way that, if he lives, he's going to kill my children. And so no matter what, even if I have to sacrifice myself, I have to take him out. You grab a hold of him, open a grenade or something so that you both die just to make sure he doesn't survive and kill each other. That's a heroic sacrifice. There's no other choice. This didn't feel like that. So in the wind-up, I felt like my mind was going to overrun my emotions and I wasn't going to really feel much for this. And yet, even though that was transpiring in my brain, when it came, it got me. It got me good. It got me way more than I was expecting to. Sometimes we can anticipate what we think the emotions are going to be. And sometimes it surprises us. I didn't think it was going to hit me that hard, and it really did actually hit me pretty hard. So that just shows how well executed it was. I don't think it was well written in setting up the necessity of sacrifice. I think it was perfectly executed in how they actually pulled it off and what they did after his sacrifice. And how he looked emaciated. Physically, he looked different. The music, the flashbacks were perfect. The butterfly. Having them draw on the tree and then him reaching that tree. And that's where he dies. I'm getting emotional again. Very well done, man. It's really hard. It's really hard to get me emotional. And it's even harder to get me emotional when my brain is like, that it wasn't earned. Very hard. So this was one of the better executed death scenes I've ever seen. For that reason. Now, there is another layer to this. In that, these adults, these monsters who've created these child soldiers, have created an atmosphere where these child soldiers believe they have to die for their friends. They have to die for their village. Even when they don't have to. It's the American Marine mentality of jump on a grenade. Even if you could kick the grenade across the field or kick the grenade out of the building. just jump on it and throw your life away for your people. Don't think of anything else. Just sacrifice yourself. They've created that atmosphere. This is a problem with the world. And that kind of explains what I'm talking about. This heroic sacrifice wasn't earned unless you think about the fact he was a child soldier groomed from childhood to believe he had to lay down his life for his friends and for his village. That's the first, second, and third thing you should try to do. Sacrifice your life for your people. Then it becomes earned. And that's what I think is really happening here. But I didn't have time in the moment to go through all the permutations, right? I didn't have time. So in the moment, it was one of those things that should have been ruined for me. The emotionality should have been ruined. And then later I'd realize, wait a minute, no, it is earned because of the child soldier thing. But it would have been too late. I would have lost the emotion. But it was so brilliantly executed that I got the emotion anyway. And then was able to rationalize the sacrifice later. So I kind of had my cake and ate it too. So extremely well done, man. Bravo.